Ready? Not yet. All right. Ready? In three, one.
Hello and welcome to Conversational Pressure. I don't know why I paused like that. I'm sorry. Welcome to Conversational Pressure. We are your hosts, Ebony and Dee. I don't know what's going on with me today. And we have some special guests. To the right of me is my hubs. Y'all hear enough about them at this point that y'all should feel like you know them. And to the left of D is
The wall.
My crazy husband.
how can I say him?
Him over there.
Yes, him over there. But for our last episode of the year, we decided to bring in our lovies and do a relationship Q&A. It should be fun, light, nothing too deep. But before we get started, I'd like to ask everyone, how's your week been? Week as in from last Tuesday to this Tuesday. Okay.
No complaints. Everything is everything.
Okay.
My week's been good. How about you?
Mine's has been okay. A little rough leading up to the holiday, but
Yeah.
Sean came home yesterday and I'm like, I need a hug. He was like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I'm just sad right now. But yeah, other than that, it's good. I'm looking forward to the holiday. Just being home with the family.
Always a pleasure.
We're
Every
invited
opportunity.
around. Okay. So,
New Year's.
no, he said it'd be up in the air about whether he has to actually work. So,
New Year's.
was it New Year's? Well, I thought it was Christmas. Oh, well, never mind. New Year's.
Anywho.
I could have sworn when you and Susan was talking last night, y'all was talking about Christmas. Oh, well, all right. Well, anyway. Moving right along. So we're just gonna start with who wants to ask the first question. So this is how this works. You ask the question, everybody has to answer it. Okay? All right. So who wants to start?
Here are the
Questions
questions.
go this way.
However you.
However, it doesn't
However.
matter. You just pick a question and then jump right in.
Another question.
There's a bunch of different. All 3 pages have different.
And you
Question.
don't have to. What do you
Nope.
just find one and choose? Okay.
You are so your wife.
Wow.
Because that's what she does. Starts at the top, and I'm like, number 30.
It's literally numbered.
John, I need a pen, please, as usual.
Throw it away, John.
No, he better not. Because last time
Throw it all
there
away.
was almost a fight when
Like a
she
sack.
thought he threw her paper away.
It sticks around and goes in the trash. Number 1 is.
Oh.
So let me ask: is this arguing normal amongst us, or you just?
In general, it's all general questions. You
But
can apply
it's
it to your
still
own
relationship.
relationship. Yeah.
Arguing is normal because most women don't listen until they picking themselves up off the floor. Now you want to get them dishes up when 4 of them went upside your head. You ain't even have to go through all that.
John. Cut that out, John.
John.
And we live. Cut that out, John.
And I get bored. Stop playing with me, dummy. Get them dishes done. You already know what it is, bro. I just came in here from dragging all day.
Yes.
I just came in here from dragging, dummy. You ain't got
Dragging.
Now it's dish time. Dish against the head. Now all of a sudden, it's amazing the way how fast them dishes getting washed with your head leaking.
We only have an hour. What is happening?
On the pots. Get them goddamn dishes done. Yes, daddy. I'm saying yes, daddy. I get them. Arguing is normal. So,
He said all that to say.
I said all that to say that arguing is normal. Everybody has their differences. Probably a little healthy just to kind of get it out.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect.
Of course, I don't want to argue all the time. So
Right.
I don't want no problems.
Just to put the disclaimer out, I am not abused. No dishes go upside my head.
No. Anybody who know him know better than that. That thing just crazy in his own right.
So, I agree with Mike. Arguing is normal, but I don't think there should be arguments all the time, and I think there is a limit to how far arguments should go.
Okay.
But I do believe it's normal because two separate people have two different. You're not gonna always agree on everything, and sometimes you just gotta raise your voice just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, okay, this is true. And also though, let's be clear, arguments not always have to be a voice raise neither. Like it's really just a disagreement.
Argument is not a disagreement. Argument is you going. I mean, it is a disagreement. I just told you that way. But
I mean, it's okay. That's how you feel. I mean,
I just think there's a difference between having a disagreement and an argument. I believe it. I'm sorry. Digress.
I forgot where I was at, but all right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You.
Me personally, I think it is normal because regardless of being in a relationship and ideas and not always going to be something. Argument out of hand is when I'm personal.
Right.
Yeah, personal attacks.
Yeah.
Comes an act of character of others. It makes character where basically have an argument, trying to listen to action person say, and I think it's all arguments can get out of hand. Yeah. And
okay. Who's gonna pick the next question? Did you see a question on here? It's a bunch of different ones. What is it?
Somebody gonna be sleeping on the couch. I'm giving way too hard. We might have to swap houses tonight.
Let's go with this. What do you most enjoy doing?
Well, for us, I feel like eating. That's what we do. That's how we bond. Like, that's our, I mean, if you think about it, like, that is a date night. It's going to consist of us feeding our faces at some point. Yeah. But, well, yeah, because it says, what do you most enjoy doing together? Definitely just, because I just like us being together, though. So, eating. That's the whole thing. You? Well, I mean, it's PG, right? So, but no, you ain't gotta be. You just don't.
Join that OnlyFans. Side this OnlyFans.
Actually, I think.
Like, oh, what the hell? What is happening?
I like just saying like when we just lay in the bed, we could be watching TV and we just have conversations together, like just off the wall, nothing scripted, and just off the wall conversation. You know what I'm saying, or what you think about this? Or I was going through this. What you think about that? You know what I'm saying, we just have honest dialogue with each other. I enjoy it.
You too?
Traveling, seeing new places. Traveling, seeing new places with the person you love. But I also like is when I see somebody, I love this. Picks a movie, goes to sleep on it. Then I get to watch the movie and then tell them about it the next day. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
Look, I'm like,
I'll play
I told you. Well, that's so
adamant. Like, well, let's watch this movie. As soon as the credits go off, I'm like, all right, well, then I'm like, yo, Beyonce came in. She was shooting rockets out of movies. You're like, what? I went to sleep again. I went to sleep.
So yeah, that's true. I think I told you that the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm the one who goes to sleep on the movies. Anyway,
and snores.
And snore.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't say all that.
Well, no, because that was the whole conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, we're being transparent at this point.
Yeah.
That was the whole conversation. What we were actually talking about.
But yeah, travel.
Oh,
For me, they call them simp.
no. You simping?
Simping? No, but seriously, like, because our schedules are so, he works so much, you know, and so when if he's just home, like, I'm just happy he's home. Like, that's the best time. Not really a lot of interruption. I just want to spend that time, even if it's watching a movie for about 5 minutes. But just being able to have that time at home with him with no disruptions, no other people. Because when we go out, we normally going out to the place where we know other people,
Right,
so
right.
I don't have to share his attention. So just that time, no matter if we're just having a cocktail or watching a movie or whatever, just that's my favorite part, just to have all his attention to me.
Shut up. Don't tell her she's simping. You got your question, D?
All right. Did you create boundaries for marriage?
Initially, I did not. I can be straight up. And I had to learn with him basically beat me upside my head, Michael, in your words.
Which you may need. This ain't even
right. But yeah, it was something that I had to do in different aspects. Yeah.
I did. I didn't like have a conversation with him about those boundaries, but I mentally and internally created boundaries for my marriage. Like I just some things just ain't gonna be allowed.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody should have boundaries.
Yeah. We should.
Yeah.
I can't say that I always have when it came to certain people in my life.
I mean, but even
And
though
then
you
I
think
had
you said
to.
you probably did, even with people, especially people who we love. Like, you you probably didn't think you had a boundary until one day you was like, all right, this is it. That's a boundary. So
yeah. Oh yeah, so it had to get to that point though where I was like,
and then you found out that boundary. All
Yeah.
right, this is it. Yeah. All right.
yeah. And I was
now
like,
that you know your boundaries, so you're implementing them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. And before, you would just kind of let stuff go, and you'd be like, all right, that's it. That's that's the boundary.
Yep.
Now I gotta, and you gotta wear a plate for it, a hat. And you gotta wear this pan. Or I'm gonna look like Peter Pan. Hey, Peter Pan, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes, we know.
Well,
yes.
We kind of had the, yeah.
All right, this is it, Jack.
Yeah.
This is it.
And now he be like, looking at me like, so you just going,
Yeah. I figured that boundary out.
Once I got it,
yeah.
Once I was there, I'm like, phone ringing, I'm like,
yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Look at God. You ain't gonna answer that?
Nope.
They might be down. They're walking off.
Listen,
figure it out.
Because I ain't tell you to go out.
Yeah.
I ain't tell you to do none of what you did leading up to that phone call.
Anything I told you, don't.
Exactly.
Don't do this. Don't do that. You go ahead and do it. Well, I ain't got no problem. I got to watch Power, so I can't help you.
You?
Yeah. I mean, even with family, friends, and everything else, like nothing. I had to put boundaries where I was so used to just up and going for people. To the point where it was a lot of times it would bring, stress to our relationship because I would get calls and I had to try to figure out somebody else's problems and it would be like a weight on me, which later on would be, a weight on my wife because what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. Because I'm trying to take it all in and process it and understand it. And she trying to help, but really I don't really want no help. I just just want to just let it flow through my head. Like, what's wrong? I had to put a lot of boundaries on family and friends.
Yeah. Let me see. I should have been looking for this while y'all was talking, shouldn't I? Okay. What was a recent thing that, well, see, that's kind of personal. So I guess I'm going to ask it to you, and then you'll ask it to me, and you'll ask it to Mike, and he'll ask it to you, if you get what I'm saying. But what was a recent thing that I did for you that you really appreciated, and why? I mean, it don't have, if you're not ready, okay, you can pass it at any time and say, you know what, swing the block on me. Swing the block. What was the recent thing that you did for me that I really appreciate? I can go as recent as yesterday. When you walked through the door and I stood up and said I needed a hug, you just gave me a hug. You didn't, like, you did say, you know, what's wrong, but it was just like he knew what I needed. And it wasn't no questions asked. Like, it was just like, I'm here. He has the best hug.
I know, I just got one from I know, you ain't got to tell me. Nigga, I know. Do you know?
Deal. You're so irky.
Nigga, I know you know, nigga.
Oh. Break my phone up. But yeah, so I appreciated it. You know, because sometimes people don't, because I'm not the best at expressing myself like when I'm dealing with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I guess, I don't know, people can look at it like, well, or, you know, what's wrong with her now? But he wasn't. He just was like, come here. And then he started humming and rocking me, and I was like,
not the ugly cry.
Yeah, I wanted to. I really did. But yeah, and I appreciated it because you more than anybody know what I'm dealing with. You know. So. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You still waiting to come around the block? Okay. So, y'all, D, what's something that Mike did for you that you really appreciated and why?
He just, so, you know, go do some things with, like, kids, mm-hmm. whether it be the older ones or the younger ones. And if anybody knows my husband, his attention cares about what he cares about. And he don't care about what he don't care about. Not saying that he doesn't. No,
I know exactly what you mean.
But
if it's not worth it, he is not giving it energy.
Anytime that I'm sitting there questioning myself, mm-hmm. maybe it was me because of, you know, my parents and blah 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 blah. And what he really made me realize is that no, it's not me. I appreciated that because I was really going into a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Just like beating myself up, whatever. But anytime I get to that place, he helps me come out. Yeah. He brings me out, and every single day makes me every day. I'm sure y'all can see
everybody that. At the table,
but every day, and I appreciate that. Like he brings me out of my comfort zone. Like I'm a homebody, he brings me out, and I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we get old,
but yeah,
CPS won't be here.
See, that's CPS though. Ain't no kids in here.
Yes, and I mean, anybody knows me. I'm a very serious. I realize, like, I'm a very serious person. Like, I don't makes me laugh. He brings me out of it. I'm always in my head thinking.
Yes,
and helps me.
Like y'all should be real life brother and sister.
He helps me.
Y'all definitely be in your head all the time.
Yeah, I ain't got a thing.
Like, you like the Tin Man. I mean, the Scarecrow ain't have. The Scarecrow didn't have a brain. The Tin Man didn't have a heart. Yeah.
Your mother, tell him that. Like, this ain't even got nothing to do with anybody's mother. I don't care, your mother.
But I promise you, you won't die from a heart attack. Like, you won't be the one to die from a heart attack. That's for damn sure. So what is something that D has done recent that you really appreciate?
Being there for me. Just having that, just support. Basic support. Someone who's been trying to do great things and have to do it all by yourself, trying to figure stuff out. People not necessarily understand.
Seeing it. Mm-hmm.
Especially with this place. I got a loan for this place. Guy was just perplexed. And I just didn't have like a whole family to co-sign.
Sister, cousin, nephew. Yeah.
So, first of all, I ain't got a Ouija board to ask my parents. So that's the first problem right there. That's mistake number one. And then, that right there, just having, support. Like some support. Some go down like, all right, well, I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to hate your ass, but,
we're going to ride it.
We're going to ride or die.
Definitely got your back. She believes in you. That's.
Keep it on her. Next question.
You know what? Sean didn't answer his.
Oh, my bad.
Well, maybe he ain't got none. You don't have none? Because we can.
No, I mean, I can speak on a bunch of them, but I would say, like, the most recent one is, like, talking me off the ledge. Because, anybody who know me, I go from 0 to 100 on everything. And even though I hate when she do it, but it kind of
after a while,
it makes sense. I talk to her about like, well, this person I'll get right here. She like, but why is it really that serious? And then it just at that moment, I'm just looking at her like, shut up before you get it. But then it brings me down and melts me down. Like, you know what? But you know what I'm saying? But I'll say just being that ear for me when you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's me against the world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's nice
we going down, guns blazing.
Nice to have somebody that has that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely need that. Oh, we both couldn't be, because we would never. It would always be.
Always need bail money.
Right, all the time.
Always.
Bail money and just like we would.
Chaos.
Yeah, pure chaos all the time. One of us, and he's my voice. He is my voice of reason at times. Like, so it goes definitely both ways. So, who next? Who's next for a question? Did you ask a question?
Yeah. I think it's
all right.
I know these little papers I be copying and pasting.
I can't even see.
Oh.
I have those old eyes.
Not those old eyes.
Can you tell?
Honestly, I don't remember. I know it was in high school.
We had library together.
Oh, that's what it was.
Miss Urquhart. Yeah. I hated high school. I did.
She was Miss Urquhart.
Mm-hmm.
She was my teacher.
No, that was a white lady. The only reason why I remember her was because.
What was her name?
No, Miss Urquhart. The only reason why, because of course I worked in school, we had her together. And the only reason why I remember her, she was the one that let me get my diploma, leave. I didn't want to graduate. I wanted to get my diploma and go. So when I came in the back, I was like, "Can I get my diploma?" And she was like, "You know what? No white woman. Stick around."
Get on my nerves.
She said, "Okay, black boy, take a diploma." Bump fist, bam. Dipset Burger.
No, but I do remember that it was in high school. I just didn't remember like how we actually really remember. Okay. But yeah, high school.
Okay. Well,
You
I
answering for both of them?
am I?
Come
I
on,
want you to tell the story because I told the story recently. That was actually one of the questions that D and I did when it was just us two. So I
You can
mean,
tell it again.
oh Lord. Well, we met at an event. I was the bartender. He was there with some girl.
Don't y'all believe that?
He was there with some girl. Now, whether they was dating or whatever, I don't know. But y'all was there together. Would you met her there? However you try to slice this and
I
dice
was there
it.
first.
Okay, but y'all was there together sitting at the
That's
table.
what we sticking on. We standing on that. Y'all was there in this floozy, try to walk up to him.
Yeah.
He was in there reading the Bible. I know you was. I got you. Got you God's word. And here come the devil. Here come the, I know you was at your revival. Preaching.
Hey,
And
yo!
then here come the devil.
I
Them big
cannot
old set of
deal.
boobies shaking them, trying to tempt you. And then you go behind the bar, and this devil behind the bar. You can't escape, can you, brother?
Nope.
It's tough doing that. We're going to preach it. We're going to read the Bible after this, brother.
You know what?
Wash out.
Sins away. I cannot deal with you. But the long of the short was, he was with this young lady. So when he first tried to talk to me, I was like, no. Like, no. First of all, he ordered a drink that was out of this world. It was like double shot of Remy with some, it was called the headbanger, whatever it was called. And I was like, who driving you home? I don't want to be, I'm a responsible bartender. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, he slid his phone across the counter. He was real smooth with it too. He had to get a drink in him first though. So he got the drink. You did.
A little bit liquid courage.
Yeah, he got his liquid courage and he came back and he was like, go in and give me your number. I said, no, thank you, sir. Like, I was at a time in my life and I knew what he wanted. I ain't no fool.
What I want?
Tell him what you told me. Go ahead and tell him what you told me.
You wanted her to come over and read Ezekiel with you. Come on, brother.
Not read Ezekiel. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, girl, why don't you come on and read this book with me, girl?
Right.
Read some passages.
Oh, snap.
That is too funny. But no, but before the end of the night, I did give him my number, and the rest is history. We'll be
Shout out to Uncle Doc.
Yes,
Yeah,
Uncle Doc and
Uncle
Cousin
Doc.
Keena, because Cousin Keena was like, he a nice guy. I'm like, girl, is he? And now, right, 10 years together, 5 married, almost. We'll be 5 next year. In 6 months, we'll be 5 years. That's how I'm about fast. Woo! I like it though. I guess. Did you think of a question?
Keep me looking.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it.
Yeah,
Would you?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to know. If somebody gave you an envelope with your death date in it, would you open it?
I'd be stressed the crap out.
That's why I said, John. You not working?
What happened?
You not working?
I'm working. I'm here.
If somebody gave you an envelope with your death date in it, would you open it?
If they gave me an envelope with my
And
death
the
date in
envelope
it,
is the day that you're gonna leave this earth. Would you open it?
No.
So at least we know the 5 of us ain't that nosy.
Yeah.
We got a cut off. Because there are people who would though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to know. I would literally be like, it'll probably be tomorrow.
Damn, nigga.
Right.
Oh,
Gotcha.
tuck it back in there. Feel like I didn't see that slide.
Yeah, I'm trying to seal it back up.
All right. What makes you the most happy about our life together?
Okay.
What's being with you?
My man.
That's so cute.
They don't earn me one. They don't earn me a ticket. I'm said that on camera. I'm going to sleep on a couch.
I get that deal.
For me,
Yeah.
is it's the same. Like we move as a unit. I know that I never had to do it by myself, even though I'm one of those type people always to myself trying to figure it out. I know I don't have to do things by myself, and the most exciting about it is like what we're building, like family, marriages, where we the things that we can. But that makes me
The
whatever
future.
it is. Whatever it looks like. Chaos, whatever. I'm here for it.
Like it a lot.
Well, that's what I look forward to is just the future and whatever it brings. I always tell him like I know who I married, so whatever comes our way, we gonna ride it. And we've made it through 100% of the things that we thought we wouldn't.
That's true. We
Yeah,
still standing.
we have made it through 100%, and I keep that like that's literally how I apply life though. Like I've made it through 100% of the stuff that I thought would break me and tear me apart. I'm still here, still going.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Who was it?
It was
Got my helmet.
what makes you most happy
Oh, yeah.
about
Our life
your life
together.
together?
Just knowing that I have a true friend and a lifetime partner. That even though I know it's not always gonna ride, that he ain't going nowhere. So we're gonna have my best interest, even though sometimes I think she's not. She don't have, and that's just my way of looking at things. I'm not even out of it, but like this for some years, it's hard to just break that cycle. That's what makes me happy, knowing that I had somebody who really has my best interest without looking for nothing in return, but us to be happy.
I think when people get married, they think that it's like I'm married.
And
The
that's
end
it.
all,
Yeah.
be all.
It's definitely
It's not that. It's like this person that you marry, like, are you willing to go through everything with them? Like, if he wake up tomorrow and he just feel like, whatever, that's total opposite or of what I believe, like, am I willing to fight through all these battles with him? Like whatever he goes through, am I willing to love him through those things
And that's
and fight for our marriage?
Yeah.
Like regardless. So I think that people get this fairy tale happy ever ending, and I'm not saying that our marriage isn't good. I mean, we're in newlyweds,
but no,
I know that whatever comes, that I wish you better go in that basement. Ain't no divorce, No.
Shawshank Redemption.
He had to.
Be a tunnel in the wall.
Because he gonna be building the tunnel and I'm gonna be spooning it
back
back
it up.
Spoon it back
They
in.
gonna be like, "Why I'm here? I've been digging for 30 days."
Ain't got nowhere.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, I think that's what people get misconstrued.
Yeah.
It's the end all night. No.
Yeah, it's like people think once you get married, that's it.
Yeah.
But that's really when the work begins. And like I said, but we've made it through 100% of the stuff that was sent to break us in one way or another. They were lessons that had to be learned, like go back to the boundaries thing and people, and there were lessons that had to be learned.
A lot of our lessons was
Right.
Jeez. Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So who turn?
Yours.
Oh, it's me. Oh shoot! I thought I came to you first, and then
might
me.
have. Yeah, I think you might
Yeah,
have.
it was you first, and then me. That's one.
It's open. It's free.
You wait for me to?
Yeah. Or you want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
Oh. Not excuse me, y'all.
How did you know things were getting serious?
Okay. So I knew it was getting serious. Though, but see, so I knew it was getting serious when he kept trying to break up with me. I was like, "You have not mastered your." Don't laugh, Joe. Joe was not laugh. I'm like, "You have not mastered your," because I had to be like, you know that. Everything does not mean we have to break up. Like, what is happening? Like, why is it so easy that as soon as we have a disagreement, you like, well, I'm going. And I'm like, oh okay. Like, what is happening? All I did was said I ain't like the sauce in the oodle noodles packet. Why do we have to break up about that? So that's when I kind of figured, like, and then we did break up. Like, we went our separate ways for a little while. And then one day he called me and was just like, I miss you. But just know that you're not here because you didn't want to be here. Like you. And so then that was when I realized, oh, he in love and don't want to be.
What you lacking?
Yeah, because he wanted to be out here in these streets.
Devil, what you lacking, brother? We gonna pray on it. As soon as we done, I got you. Lead you to the promise.
Don't give the devil that much credit.
Yeah.
You? How did you know things were getting serious?
Kind of touched on it now. For me, like I've been in what I thought was like a relationship or love someone before, but then I left. It was like, free. All right, you know what I'm saying? Watch this,
like
But once we did go through our breakup, it was just like I didn't know what to do because I was so much in the routine of coming home and you and Apple like, hey daddy, hey babe, and I'm like, now I'm just like, I'm getting ready to go hang out. Think this is gonna make it better, get me over it, but then I'm like, I'm out here for. I'm going back in the house, and that's when I knew, like, time to stop playing, really, and exercise some demons of my own, and come back and claim what was mine.
Oh, okay. I know that's right. Better head. What you say? You better head came back. Yo. Ooh, caught it.
Introduction to the kids. Something I never did.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, that was great. Like that was.
Yeah.
That was kind of with him too.
Now, like, I don't know. I remember when I was bringing her over. It was like, daddy hospital friend. A long time ago. I was like, your ass right here is cold.
Oh, who said that?
I
can't I don't know why I said who said that. I knew who you was talking about. Wait a minute. I mean, it was a long time ago. She ain't live.
All right, time to go, y'all. Dipset, thank y'all tuning in. Till the next week, where they be chained to the wall because they don't know what to see out their mouth.
UD?
For me, I knew it was getting serious when I wanted to run. Like, for me.
They should be brothers and sisters in real life.
Oh, yeah. She tried that. I be trying that. I be like, they quit me now. I dare you. I please.
Yeah, I knew it. And I was just like, yeah, I got you. It's time to go. Like, I'm not with this right here.
No, I'm not with this.
I mean, he was great, but
I just tried that old nigga. Ooh. It's all about that. What till we get in this? What till we get on?
You know what? That is too much.
She tried, yeah.
I did. Tried it.
All right. My question is, what was the most special part of your wedding? Whoever can go first.
To me, it was all of it. Like it was great together. I had who I wanted to have there. Yeah. Move all the way through. We didn't have problems. It was great. Back.
Well, the best part of your wedding for us was we was over there. Like, I thought he was gonna cry. Like he was like, my sister looks so good. And we stand on the hill, and I got them heels over, and I'm like, I am gonna get this. I am not sitting down. Cause it's really special when you get to witness it. Like, of course, our wedding was special when I had what was special about it, but to be able to be there for you two, and watch it, I was like, made me just want to go do it all over again. Like, it was just awesome. But you did?
For me, of course, all of the special preparation, whatever, but like just really just having that time, like when we were at like the altar, and when I just like looked into his eyes, like I saw a look in his eyes that I've never saw before. And for me, that was the most special part because I'm just like, you're
it's
going
real.
forth with this because you know it's real. But to see how he looked at me and how what I saw, that was like, okay.
He was being serious. It was real.
I was like, please.
because
I'm a ball.
Yeah.
I'm a me balling over here. So how about you guys? And just the disclaimer, I literally dropped him off to y'all wedding. I didn't come in. I didn't.
But I'm like, you could have came in. It was a church. It wasn't like, and had you came, and then he would have introduced you to us, we'd have been like, come on to the reception. Like, it just would have been how it was. Yeah. But in time, we met when we were supposed to. But the most special, what was the special part of our wedding? Everything about it. But I just remember Sean giving his vow. And it was the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And I wanted to hug him. Like, I just wanted to, it wasn't part of the thing though, but I just wanted to like just hug him and be like, baby, it's us. But I mean, like I said, everything about it from, we didn't do the whole separate the night before, we stayed home together and got up that morning and went out separate ways. But when I came in to come down the aisle, just standing there, it was just, it was great. It was great. I would do it all over again. But definitely him giving his vows. His vows were very from the heart. Like, it was, I believe, it's crazy because people were saying to me, like, he had everybody crying. Like, all, like, Carmella, like, all the girls, D, all them, they back there boo-hooing when he was giving his vow. What book you steal him out of? No, I know you were.
Burn that book from us.
Right.
I'm joking.
Someone got from a Benny the Butcher rat.
Right.
Boop, 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 boop. Hey, yo! What the hell kind of balls?
He better listen. And as much as I hate what's our Gunner, he better, his voice irritates my
Everybody
soul.
hate God. What's going on with your voice?
I cannot deal. But what was the most special part of our wedding?
Oh man, I guess then watching you down the aisle. Happy that walk was letting his arms go around, taking him out.
And he was a little anxious. He was. When
Dragging you down that aisle.
Listen, girl.
She do.
We didn't get to that part yet.
Look, that's like when he asked me to marry him. We went to see my father the next day, and we like just sitting there talking, and he like, baby, I just want to, Mr. Paul, Mr. Rumsey. That's when he was still calling him Mr. Rumsey. He was like, I just, wanted to talk to you. And however he said it, it wasn't like ask for your permission, but your blessing, to take your daughter's hand in marriage. And my father was like, absolutely.
About took you damn.
Damn.
Send him $20.
I was like, let him finish the sentence.
And giving me away.
You said be there next week.
It's happening now. I'm like, no.
But that truly meant a lot to me. To know that how much my father did, like he loved Sean as a son. Like that wasn't his son-in-law, that was his yeah. So it was definitely and that was also something special. That's one of like the last pictures I really had. All them. Because my father do not take pictures. But he let us take pictures at my wedding of him.
For sure.
Yeah. I used to say, what you wanted? Why y'all not want to take no pictures, sir? Oh, did you pick up?
Was it showing that?
No, he went before me here. Yeah. That was you?
So,
That was the question.
Oh, that was yours.
No, I asked the question before.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We all
I
caught up.
know. But that wasn't supposed to be my question.
Well, it
Well,
was.
that's what you went.
That is not what I was supposed to
I
ask.
know. I was waiting for you.
I know. What? You say go do what?
I was waiting for you. Yeah, but you.
Oh. Hey.
I already seen it. But
Go ahead. I'll be the one I want.
I don't know. It's not. There's a question on here, but
You can word it however you want.
it's not any one moment. It's if you could relive the moment. That's not my question. I don't think anybody's gonna relive part of your childhood. Yeah, it's some special moment.
Yeah, I just put a bunch of. I tried to give us a little bit of a variety. That's why some of the numbers
All
are
right.
small.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened? I have never had any embarrassing me. I have been on dates, not necessarily embarrassing. And there was one time I went out with this girl, and we went to go see this Tyler Perry movie. First one, called him something right there. Don't watch any movie with more than 5 black people unless it's paid in full. Money making Mitch. Shining. So we're at this Tyler Perry movie. That's strike number one. This girl will not stop just talking about herself. Strike number 2. And it was just a bad date. And we're in this Tyler Perry movie. The only reason why I did not slit my own throat is because I don't think I would have died. And then I'd just been sitting there bleeding out, listening to the Tyler Perry movie and her talking and bleeding. I'm bleeding out. She still just talking. I'm fucking Tyler Perry on the movie. I'm just bleeding out. Like, yeah. So I didn't have any embarrassing things, but I had a lot of horrible dates. A lot of horrible.
Okay. There you go.
I don't do Tyler Perry movies or none of them shows.
But why you look at me first? I'm like, he looking at you.
So I'll say, I haven't had any embarrassing dates. But I went on a date before, and it was, cool or whatever. And where we were like down DC area somewhere, we went to like a lounge or something, dinner lounge or whatever, and then stopped us by like some store. And of course, I'm from Baltimore. I don't know nothing about going on down there. And when he got out of the car, he was like, lock the doors. Don't open the door for nobody. I'm like, where the heck am I, right? So that was the worst date I ever been on. I like wanted to never ever see this person again or whatever. And I was just like, what just happened? Like I was scared, and he took a long time to come out the store.
Where she hit him at? Where he probably hit it at? In Southeast. That's what I was going to say.
And took a long time to come out. I was like, I gotta
go. You trying to set me out?
I had pulled my keys out like somebody jumping here. They gonna come to stab me with the keys.
Lord.
Oh yeah, I was scared. I didn't know where I was at or any of that. And so that was probably the worst date I ever been on. But I didn't have anything. I've never been on an embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really hit. Well, I don't embarrass. See, so I don't know that I can say. I mean, yeah, no. You? Anything embarrassing ever happened?
I can say,
That's all right. It was your question. It's okay. It's gonna take a lot to embarrass me. What do you do?
All right. I would ask, what were your first impressions of your partner? Well,
we can ask that
because even though I don't really remember back then, but I mean, like the first time we really met, I mean, I always thought he was really cute and very different, which
eccentric,
eclectic.
Okay,
but that's
eclectic. Eclectic.
Which is funny. We use that word for somebody else who we joke about.
Yes.
And
it's not a bad thing.
It's not.
It's just
just different.
It's you. Different. It's you. You're who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Which more people need to be that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And even like we reconnected, he still had that same vibe that really attracted me.
That's how you know who he is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
I see you shining.
What is happening? What was the question?
What were your first impression of your partner?
Okay. So, Mike, what was your first impression of Dee?
She was like very calm. I could see, she was kind of like, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, because I was still at Park Avenue. Did the mentoring. That was when we first started the after school programs, looking for like more mentors, not after school, summer program.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing that for 5 years. So I could see her trying to be with her. She had to break out. She bit on her leg. I bit on her knee.
He did. That
first night.
He was like, first of all, he was in my DM. He tried to say I was in his. He was in my DM. And I was
tomato.
I mean, what it worked. I mean, come on, man. Come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all trying to nitpick. It worked.
No.
I got a whole insurance policy on you talking about who in DM.
And he was trying to come from the business angle. First, he was like, how you been? I was like, oh, it's Mike. I don't talk to people be in your DM, you just block them, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, it's Mike. I wonder how he doing. I always ride past where he lived, but I thought he lived, or his parents lived,
right? And
I always would think about him. But anyway, so he went on, after bit, bop, bam, boom about business stuff. I would see how what you do can fit with what I do.
You doing business now, so it ain't work.
Are
you doing business? Are you doing business?
Yes.
All right then.
Well, in a whole business relationship at this point.
So,
again, tomato. You pick. You want to do business. You just had to get married to do it. All right.
And so I went, he was like, come down to the shop. So I get down. Park Avenue, I'm a skinny kid. I like to be in the house. I'm like, where the heck this guy got me at, right? I get out the car. I'm like, all right, downtown Baltimore, it's dark as crap. I go out here.
Especially up on Fork Avenue.
Yeah.
It's a
So
little
I go in
sketchy.
there. I go in there and I see him. So there's a whole bunch of people in here. I'm like, Lord Jesus, like what's going to happen tonight, right? So he took me behind or whatever. He did some stuff he did. It's like, you know how he has a counter. It was some things under there he needed control or something. And when he was under there getting control, they just bit me. Well, okay. Is that what
I'm like,
doing?
it didn't scare you off, obviously. Tomato, Mike.
Right.
It was just like, okay, we like fighting. Yeah.
You should have been like, hey, what that mouth do?
I better because she was the devil.
I already know. So wait a minute. That was his first impression. He wanted. So that's why earlier when we talked about when we met, that's what he was trying to find out.
And again,
he wasn't tomato. Right? He wasn't looking for a whole wife. He was trying to find out what that mouth do. That's why I said, tell him what you told me.
Evidently did more than what he anticipated. Like, oh, I don't want this package. Try to take it back. I don't want this one. I want the regular one. This the rest of your life package. I don't want this. Like, you gonna get the alcohols? Yeah, I don't want y'all keep that good stuff. I want the mid-grade stuff. The stuff I could not answer the next day.
Oh my God. Well, my first impression was he was there with that girl.
Oh my goodness.
He was there with that girl. That girl stopped talking to me afterwards. We wasn't friends or nothing, but we had like mutuals that we knew, and so when she would see me, she would speak. She stopped speaking to me after that.
You stole her boo.
Really have mouth ain't doing nothing.
I never did nothing with that.
Sorry, hun bun.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm with you,
He
bro.
gonna take it to the grave. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. All right. So we actually started on time tonight, didn't we? Woo! The last episode, and we start on time. That never happened. All right. So we gonna do. I got one more question and two more questions, and the two of you at the end of every episode we do takeaways. So start thinking about what your takeaway is, what you want the people to take away from this. Whatever it is, it could be something about relationships, whatever. So my question is, what were the 3 happiest days of your life?
Like, you say my life, that's before marriage or?
Yeah, just in general. Like, what was, because I'm sure the birth of your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, those types of things. No, I was saying.
That's right. Put your foot down.
Put your foot down.
Well, number one, when I first found out initially that I was going to be a daddy, that was one of the happiest days of my life, which kind of changed my whole aspect of looking at life, and got me out of doing the things that I was doing that would have led me somewhere where I shouldn't have been. But second most happiest day of my life. Right. I think the second most happiest day of my life was, I would say, when I initially met my wife. She wasn't actually my wife then, but I met our daughter, Apple. Like, it's the chance to see her face, and when I would come in the house, she'd be so happy to see me. And we just sitting and have our little bond time, sitting in the floor, coloring, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I guess the third one was, when I said I did.
I guess.
I sold my soul.
Oh! Okay. Okay.
John, I saw that look.
Yep.
Okay. That's all right.
And what was it? These are your life.
Off the top is definitely the day I became a mother, the day I became a wife, and the third is. What the third is? The third, I'm going to say, is making the decision to change career paths, because I am a lot happier now than I was leading up to that. So much so that the child even be like, "You like your job now?" Because I used to be like, "Ugh, oh." Like she'd be like, "How was your day?" No, how was work? And I'd be like, So yeah, those are my three things: becoming a mother, becoming a wife, and deciding to change my career path. Well, not change my career.
Clearly, he didn't know.
Michael P. All right.
What makes your partner different than other people out there?
Oh wow, I like that question.
I do too.
It's on the page that I can't see.
It's number 23. But we can keep those questions. We're gonna leave those questions. I mean 20, I'm sorry. Girl. I can answer that. My partner, my husband, is the only man that I've ever been with that other than my father in real life, that I felt completely safe with. Yes, put it up, Papa. Because yes, I feel completely safe. Like, it's no. I seen this thing recently. It's a video. It's a video, and it's the husband and the wife, and they walk into like the place, and the husband is like, "It's an exit here, exit there." Like that's how his mind works, and the wife is like, "Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee." And I was like, "That is so me." When we are out, I don't have to be on high alert or be that strong woman. That's I can just literally be me, and it's like he got it. And I got his back if something pop off, but leading up to it, he gonna be the one that like, babe, we need to pay attention to this, because I have no reason to, because I know that he is going to protect me. And along with that comes, I'm not gonna put him in any unnecessary nonsense neither, because I've had to remove you out of that too. Yeah, I had to be like, no, we not doing that. Come on, baby. Mm-mm. Yeah, right. So what makes me different from
other people I dated? Just, saying, just the way you want to see me win. And it's like, it's not like, well, he do automatically. I mean, of course, if I'm doing a certain level, I'm at a certain level of success, of course, it's for us. But most of the I was in, it was always me trying to breathe life, saying somebody else making them believe they was better than what, saying, better than they were, or where they was at in life, or just trying to build them. Where you is like, care about my well being, what I'm saying, or my success, or always pushing me to do better. Where other people just they didn't care about what I went through or what I was going through, long as they got the benefit of it. That's what makes different.
But I truly do believe that you can do anything. Like, I really do believe that. Like, and I don't just be like, I support you in everything, because I really do believe you just be happen. No, I'm just saying, but you just be happen to know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You have to believe that, but I really do believe that you can do anything. You're welcome. So, D.
So for me, what makes Michael different from everybody else that I've ever dated? For one, he has an entrepreneur mindset like I did, so he understands certain things, that other people couldn't get their head wrapped around. Just about my time, whatever money that I need to put up, and the time to have to spend into trying to build a business. He knows that because that's what he does, you know. When you said the safe part, that's huge for me because I'm telling you, one of my exes, I wouldn't go nowhere with him. I didn't feel safe with him.
Hey, yo.
I ain't lying.
What is happening?
Every time, like, we went out a few times and I felt like I was going to have to protect him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, so I really would make excuses why I wasn't going. Go to the football game or something like that. We can do that, but I ain't going, like, out to no bar or nothing like that where stuff can pop off now. But, yeah, so that, like, he's not the type that, you know, Mike, he's different. So he is, the places that we want to go, the places, he introduced me to a lot of places and different stuff that I've never, so that's one thing that, like, other people, like, you want to hood ball, you want to do this, you know, right? But he actually takes me to places that I would have never even considered going. He takes me out of my comfort zone. And, with him, like, was different from him. I am literally in with him. I think that I said that upon of our bios. Like, I've never been fully 2 feet in no relationship. None. I heard me say it plenty of times. I gotta be able to leave in 60 seconds. So that means you can't have my whole heart. You can't. No, I might miss you a little bit, but I had to be gone in 60 seconds. I can't do it. I gotta go. I tried it with him too.
Yeah. And he was like, girl,
but yeah, so that's what makes him, some of the things that makes him different from others.
Since he's not here to give his half, I want to thank you for coming in. Let me tell everyone, this is so out of my baby comfort zone. He is my introvert. Well, we kind of, because you did good. Yeah, you did very well. Jordan gave you a thumbs up, so that means you did your thing. Yes. But no, thank you for coming down. Thank you for being a part of this. This is our last episode for 2023. We wish everyone happy holidays. Oh, takeaways. I was getting ahead of myself. You want to go? Takeaway. Well, since this was about relationships, I will just say that relationships are work. I'm not going to say hard work, but they are work. And basically what you put into your relationship is what you will get out of it. I had to learn that myself. Marriage doesn't stop after you say I do. See, I always give a whole bunch of them, then ain't nobody gonna have none. See, y'all should have went first. Marriage does not stop after you say I do. That's actually when the work begins. Love is important, but so is respect. Respect is probably more important because love alone is not gonna do it. If you're looking to get married, know who you're marrying. That's the biggest takeaway I'm gonna say. Know who you are marrying. Right. Because people come with we all have baggage. Some have more bags than others. I literally was just telling Corey yesterday. I'm not sure why we was even having this conversation, but I was just telling her about in life. And I gave an example of you and I, and how sometimes you're 80 and I'm 20, and sometimes I'm the 80 and you're the 20. You know, just in life, it's never gonna be 50-50. people talk that 50-50, but it's never going to be 50-50 because some days I don't have it in me to, I'm giving it all I got, but I only got about 10%. So I need you to, make up this other 90 because we are a union. We are a union. So we're one. It's us. Us against everybody. But yeah, so that's really my takeaway to the people. I just said a whole lot, so you can rewind and get what you need to get from it. I mean, really. And what you don't want, just throw it out, but take what you can from it. You want to spin the block?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spin the block.
Indeed.
So, I echo what you say about knowing who you marry and the person that you marry is who they are. Don't go into just looking. Don't have an expectation of what you want your marriage to look like or who the person that you want to marry to be like, and that not be that person at that time that you marry them. If you want somebody who's successful and they making 7 figures, and you see that potential in that person, and if they never reach that potential, he not checking off your box. You know what I'm saying? So I would say marry the person you want to marry, not a person who you think that will eventually fit that.
Yeah, because your growth is in.
But the most thing I want you to take away from this is to be authentically you in your relationship. Let your partner love you for who you are and grow together. Don't close off growth. Don't take and yes, you married who you married. Like I am who I am when you married me. That don't mean not changing. Growth is different. Don't try to change me, but still look to grow in your relationship with your partner and also individually.
Right. I was going to say separately and together.
And also individually. So, yeah, be authentic and allow your partner to love you.
And remember what you fell in love with.
Yeah, that's what keeps you strong and make sure it's somebody you're willing to go through life with. All the ups and downs.
Yeah. The block then came. We didn't spent round the block, baby. I mean, you don't have to, but it's up to you. Okay. All right. Well, my takeaway was Edward's takeaway. But no, thank you everyone for joining us. What are you laughing at? You laughing at my notes? Because I have to say this. Tonight's episode was produced by Infinite Social Solutions. They specialize in website registration, social media management, website hosting, and computer repair. You can contact John Williams, owner, IT specialist, and producer with any inquiries at 443-681-9306 or by email at info@infsocialsolutions.com. His information is also in the description. And this is our last episode for 2023. Wishing everyone a happy holiday and a happy new year. And we will see you in 2024.